What is going on YouTube? Chrono here and welcome back to the channel. So today we're just going to be going over the new seasonal event that we have popped up over in PSO2 NGS. We actually just got an update for Zia Andy. There was no sort of maintenance or anything like that. There's actually not going to be maintenance this week, so enjoy playing. Don't have to worry too much about maintenance, and make sure you get your weeklies taken care of before a weekly reset. But let's just go ahead and jump into today's video. I'm not going to do anything crazy. I'm actually, this should be the first video of the new year now that I think about it. So happy New Year to everyone. Hopefully you guys had a good New Year's Day or New Year's Eve or whatever it is you do to celebrate. Hopefully everyone was safe. Hopefully you guys, just had a good time overall. I spent most of my time hanging out with Skulls. She did her 24-hour stream, and that was a huge fun time. I actually jumped into VR chat for the first time. So just a quick note moving into the new year. There's going to be a pretty heavy focus on YouTube moving forward. I know I say that without having a video come out on New Year's Day, and I see the video I could have made for New Year's Day now in front of me, but that's besides the point. But we're going to have a renewed focus on YouTube, which is going to take a bit of a hit on Twitch. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do for that just yet. I'm still mulling it over in my head, but expect to see more of stuff over here on YouTube. If you guys do follow my channel a ton, make sure to pay attention to YouTube, and yeah, that's where we're going to mostly be. And if anything else, you can always of course jump into Discord, where you'll find most of my notifications for whatever we happen to be doing on any given day. But regardless, we've kind of I said I didn't want to do a big intro, but we did an intro anyway. But let's jump into what we've got here. So Zia Andy is back finally after being away for a little while, and because of the angle, my head's cut off, but that's okay. What we're focused on is the seasonal points exchange. First things first, we actually have the previous seasonal point exchange still here with our previous stack of seasonal points. Though we can't earn any more seasonal points, these points are still here, so we can go ahead and, of course, just cash out what we've got. There's no point in holding on to this because they did a completely separate shop. Pop up to the newer exchange shop. We can see what we got here with different seasonal points. You can see these stacks are the same, so let's pop it over here. You can see I've got 200k of the previous seasonal points, and I have 2k of the current. I don't have the ability to increase those seasonal points. You can see those are 2023. It doesn't even show my seasonal points there, so don't worry too much about that. I can pop into the current exchange. Now this shop is a bit better, and it's better in actually the exact way that I actually said I wanted to be better. The seasonal exchange shop has got SG, it's got special scratch, it's got some seasonal accessories, which I really would like them to see, them do a seasonal outfit, like one per shop, at least something for free to play. That way you guys can get a hold of this stuff easier outside of just the SG shop, because of how important SG actually is. But we'll see. Hopefully our feedback gets back to the dev team. A seasonal outfit in the exchange shop would be super awesome, or even the actual camo itself, like the base camo be in the exchange shop maybe, or the CV camo be in the exchange shop and the base camo just come from earning seasonal points. That'd be kind of dope. Or vice versa, however they decide to do it. But you guys can see that we've got star gems, we have special scratch tickets, we got the accessories as well as the retooled glide. It looks like they're doing a, is it red? Like a pinkish red theme, I think. Yeah. We also have arms refiners. We have Infernium, which is insane. We also have Blizzardium in here as well. And then you have all of the different other minerals, which is what I mentioned before, which is kind of strange how this wasn't in the previous seasonal shop. This should always be in the seasonal shop, because it allows newer players to catch up on the minerals that they might need via the seasonal events. So you can get a stack of each mineral. They are fairly expensive. I'm going to go ahead and just keep stacking these up so you guys can see how much you would need to get almost basically everything if you wanted to farm everything. Now you don't need everything. I would, probably look for specific things you need, and then afterwards it's just the Tenebrous weapons again. Exact same weapon, exact same potential, exact same variants. So nothing too crazy there. You don't have to worry about getting a new event weapon. It is going to be like this for this and the next seasonal event as well. They mentioned it's going to be a 3-part seasonal event. Likely we'll see the exact same thing. Now, if I were someone who was just trying to get what I think is going to be important for moving forward, you can skip over the photon. I mean, I might say get the chunks, but you can probably skip over the hexatite, the pentatite, the tetrasite, the trinite, the dualamite, and the monatite. That doesn't really get you much off, unfortunately. Everything's still fairly expensive. You can probably drop the photon chunks as well. That's going to save you about 500k. You can start to drop things slowly but surely. I mean, photon quartz, the photon scales probably can be dropped as well. Photon quartz isn't going to kill you, but things like, the Blizzardium, the Infernium, these things don't really spawn that often. unless you've just been stacking them up over a long period of time over the event, you're not going to have a ton of it. Like I've got 200 Infernium, I've got 600 Blizzardium, but as soon as I haven't really spent any of it, probably thinking, why does it even matter? Well, if you're in the camp of people that believes in the whole Stira Domina or the Dominas combining into some crazy Arcs Domina, you need those minerals to make some of those Dominas. So I would go ahead and pick those up while you can, at least for seasonal points, and you know, get a hold of them, hold on to them. I would say you probably want at the very least the Infernium as well as the Blizzardium. Let me just do this. So you're looking at about roughly 500k points. That's not really that big of an ask. Let's say you want all of the accessories, you're looking at almost 600k basically. You can skip mostly everything else and be good to go. And that's mostly it for the seasonal event itself. That's all you really have to worry about. We do have a couple of other things as well. Actually, I stand corrected. That's actually about it. That's all we've got for the seasonal this time around. Nothing too crazy going on, just a couple of extra things in the seasonal shop. I'm not really mad at the seasonal shop, but it's kind of weird not to see a camo pop up. Again, I said this on stream beforehand. It'd be interesting to see if they actually had the camo into the seasonal shop. I think that's a much better place for it to be. I think it'd be much better if you were able to get it for seasonal points. People can just go ahead and buy it. They have had a seasonal shop where there were camos available, kind of like a separate thing with a separate mineral that you used for it, but it was a much better event. So hopefully that's what they plan on doing with future seasonal events. Again, I'm not sure if that's the plan because they haven't really told us, and like I mentioned to my stream, by not telling us, we have to assume that it's not happening at all, because realistically you expect the worst and hope for the best. Anyway guys, let me know if you have any questions below. Like I mentioned, there are going to be more of a focus over here on YouTube, so you'll probably see a lot more of these shorter videos pop up where we're just going over a few things, keep you guys up to date on what's going on over in PSO2. You farming up your seasonal points casually, you'll get plenty of what you need. I would say if you can farm up at the very minimum, what, 600k, you're probably good for everything that's going to be important. At the very least, maybe 100k just for your seasonal point reward, and if you want to ignore all of the minerals, that'll be enough for what you want to get. All right guys, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go here. Thanks for watching, thanks for keeping up. Hopefully you guys have an awesome new year, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, peace out.